Alright everyone, now let's start the trimmers to see how they run. As you can see, they're all over here, as well as my 3 backpack leaf blowers and 2 handhelds. So if you noticed, I do have several machines that are missing that you probably don't see in my rack anymore. My Homelite from 2002, the Zip Start, UT20772, my Weed Eater XT600, the Featherlight one, another straight shaft Homelite that didn't work anymore, and one of my Ryobis. Well, I actually sold them to a guy that wants to fix them, so I'm going to be using that money to put myself and invest in a new FS94 gas trimmer. Supposedly, I heard it's a very good model and a direct replacement from the old FS85, which is getting really hard to find now. So I'll introduce you to the trimmers so you know what they are. So I'll be starting up my 1995 trusty Ryobi 31cc motor. Next to it is my Homelite ZR series Z825SD with a 25cc motor. This one here is my Japanese Shindaiwa Home Pro 22F 21cc. Homelite Mightylite 26SS UT20146A. I believe that's the model number. Anyway, 26cc. Let me just verify that. Oh, sorry, 21546A. (2009) STIHL FS 38 27.2cc. 2010 STIHL FS 70 RCE 27.2cc. FS90R 4-mix motor 28.4. This one here, the big mother of them all, FS250R with a 40.2cc beast. My 27.2cc pair of leaf blowers, the BG55, and its commercial brethren, the BG86. Trusty, tried and true, old BR420 from 2009. 2013 BR430. And last but not least, 2012 BR550 4-mix motor, 65cc. That's a 63 and that's a 57. Alright, so I'm using my Honda as a tripod. This one usually gives me no trouble. Turn off on. Give it a couple of primes.
There, the 3 of them there where I started. Yeah. See there?
156. Alright, now let's try my Homelite now. See if that runs. Five? Not too bad. One of my best Homelites. Now this one over here, this guy right here, the Beast. The hard starting 2003 Shindaiwa Home Pro 21cc. Okay. Hard starting, but it's actually a pretty decent trimmer once it runs. Granted, it is an old one, so might take a while. Oh, I fired. Just like my rally, loves teasing. 2, 3. I almost had it.
No, Maggie! John!
Maggie, come here. Maggie, come here. Maggie!
Come, Maggie.
Yeah, as you can tell, it does take a lot of cranking to start it. But once it starts, it's actually pretty amazing. And see, but then when you try to restart it, usually pulls on the first pull. Next up, my Home Depot purchased Homelite 21546, aka Mightylite 26 SS, with roto choke. Now the reason why I'm priming a lot of times is because when you're storing the trimmers for the winter, I always drain the gas up. So by priming enough times, we're bringing gas inside the primer, and now filters into the carburetor. Okay, so now I just got gas now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 primes. Okay, this time I'm going to hold the throttle on this one. Or not. Gas. As you can see, runs fine. Awesome. Next up, my trusty STIHL FS 38 was the very first trimmer that I bought from STIHL. Should be fine. Sweet. Next, FS70. Semi-automatic choke. All I have to do is depress the throttle and then automatically goes to the run position. Okay, priming. Okay. Starts easy like that. I'm pretty happy. Next one here, 2011 STIHL FS90R. This one has a 4-mix motor. Actually, you know what? There we go. Turn it on. Set it to choke. Still empty carburetor. Okay, now it's filling up with gas. 2, 3, 4. Hold the throttle. Oh, come on, really? Okay, a little more priming. There we go. Keeps running. Okay. Phew. Thought I had to do repair on that one. Okay, now the beast. FS250R. It's on. Put it on choke. Okay. Hang on just a sec. You'll not be able to see. Okay. Oh, sorry, that's choke. too bad, they don't make them anymore. It's all discontinued now. So the model that replaces it, if you want to get one similar to that, is the FS240. Slightly smaller motor, 37cc. A little bit more powerful, but a lot more heavier too. Start off with the very first handheld I bought, 2009 BG55. One more for good luck. Next up, the 2-mix BG86 leaf blower. This is a commercial handheld. Like the 70, has the auto choke feature. Same model that you would get on a BR200 backpack. Okay, unlike the 55, I'm not going to hold the throttle. Just 3 more machines and that is that. Next up is a 2009 STIHL BR420 Magnum with a 57cc motor. This one has manual choke, no primer, so it's on choke, and just crank it until it fires. Okay, now I'll put it on run. This one has been featured in a couple of my winter snowblowing videos. The 2013 STIHL BR 430 with a 63.3cc motor. This one has same amount of choke like the other ones. Just used it a couple of days ago. So usually it fires on the second or third pull. This is a 2-mix motor. And last but not least, the 2012 STIHL BR550 with a 65cc 4-mix motor. Let's see what's going to happen. Put on choke. 3 primes. Gotta love your 4-mix motors. Awesome. So there you go. Everything's all started and raring to go. So trimmers start up beautifully, so do the blowers. Just a couple of lawnmowers that need fixing, but other than that, I'd say we're gonna have a good season. So since we're all into cold starts, let's go start up my personal cars. My 98 Olds LSS and my 2010 Chevy Colorado. Okay, this one here is my 1998 Oldsmobile LSS with the Supercharged 3800 V6. Has about 153,000 kilometers on it. 153,351 K. Starts right up. And if you wanted mileage, that's around 95,308. Something a lot more practical for my lawn business is my 2010 Chevy Colorado LT 2x4. Has the Vortec 3.7 liter inline 5-cylinder. It's got 62,000 kilometers. YouTube doesn't like music. And join the MP3 player, WOMA player. Yeah, GTA 5. And this is pretty much, whoops. Non-stop FM, one of my favorites. Alright everyone, so I do hope you enjoy the cold start videos of the trimmers and the lawnmowers, and stay tuned for more vids to come.